don't know a ton about wrestling, but that's like the mark of like a very high caliber wrestlers. Like
They can improv.
Yeah, they can do calls like on the fly.
I see.
Yeah, basically.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Tony's real good. Yeah. So it's fun. I got power bombed somebody through a table. It was just really, I lived all my dreams. And then afterwards, I went out and one of my childhood favorite wrestlers was in the back. This guy named Too Cold Scorpio. I grew up watching him as a little kid. And he was on this independent show. And I didn't even get to talk. I wasn't like, I'm not going to go talk to the real wrestlers. And he came up and he's like, oh man. He's like, they told me you're not even a wrestler. He's like, but you damn sure an entertainer. And I was like, man, this is like a dream
that's
come
so
true.
sick.
High praise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it gets so wild. That's the only commentary I'm going to throw out there because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I guess like, people should just go watch this.
Yeah. So your prep, that's interesting. So you trained at Santino Bros, and then you were like, "This is a little too much."
Intense because they were like, "You got to start coming early, help setting up the ring. Gotta consider like quitting your regular job."
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I didn't know about
I
all
was
that.
like, I already went through this comedy. I'm okay. I know how this plays out.
Did you go to like their little like storage unit with the ring in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went for like 3 months. I went for was it like 3-hour class?
Yeah.
3 months you went there?
Yeah, running back and forth, and that full hour, pre-hour before you even get to do any of the moves. Yeah, it was, and I never done like team sports or anything like that in high school, so it was kind of my first time doing anything like that. So I hated it and I loved it. I threw up. I threw up a couple times.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I think we were ready to puke after like a half day in that thing. It got so hot.
It's so hot.
Unbelievably hot.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, half of you are going to take these bumps in the ring. The other half just use this little wrestling mat that's on the concrete. And you're like, well, I don't know about this anymore.
Yeah. Can we pull up like just like a little bit of us? I
want to see it.
So we shot this
Nice.
video for like a live stream that we did. And we went to Santino Bros dressed like this because we were like trying to play up the characters.
Yeah, clearly we're the Ultimate Warrior influence is very obvious, but we're basic bitches when it comes to wrestling knowledge. But yeah, so like Cody was saying, we come in there with this uniform, and we're thinking they're gonna sort of like appreciate it, like okay, they're trying to get into it, and they were just stone cold. They were like,
I feel like we kind of disrespected them and the establishment a little bit because we kind of came in and we're like not being that serious about it. But that's the whole point, is like learning what it takes.
Yeah.
And they whipped us into shape. Like they really did.
Yeah.
So by the end, we had a whole new appreciation for just like wrestling. And
did they chop you at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. What was what's the big guy's name again?
Was it the big guy there at the time, Brody? Was it Brody King?
No, it wasn't Brody. It's the big Latino guy. His dad was a wrestler. Yeah, I took like 3 or 4. I was like, give them to me like for real, and he like let me feel it. And then, but he hit me with one to kind of like get my energy sparked up. And that one was hard as hell. I felt that one like the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is that you're like, oh, how do we learn how to fake these chops? It's like, no, you just learn how to take them.
Yeah.
You just learn how to get slapped in your titties real hard.
Yeah, that's literally it. And I remember we hit each other with a few good ones in the moment. We were kind of like, oh, ow, that fuck. It's not good.
No, people get their chest caved in sometimes. Yeah.
Especially the dude who hit me. I mean, his hand was like as big as my chest, so I felt that.
I feel like people don't. I never realized that about wrestling. That it's like 95% real.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when you get slapped or like thrown through a table or whatever, that shit's actually
just
happening.
Yeah, you're just doing
You're
that.
actually feeling those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like when we were setting up my match, the guy called me out and then he slapped me, and and I fall down, and some people were like,
oh, you gotta learn how to take that slap better and not fall like that. And
I was like, I didn't have any choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he slapped me and my
You don't really
legs
take a slap
buckled.
one way.
Yeah, it's just what happened.
Yeah, the only fake part of wrestling is maybe like the storyline, but I think that's what gets interesting about wrestling that people don't really get either. is the fact that, you know, you can make shit personal in wrestling, like depending on how you wrestle that person. And
there's a whole thing right now where guys are mad at each other because the one guy called the guy fat, and now they might not fight, because if they fight, they might fight for real.
Oh wow,
that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the meta on wrestling that I think people always don't get, just as outsiders. Like, oh, why do people watch this? It's like, no, it's this weird baked in drama that isn't always on the surface. I've brought this up twice on our show. Wait, what?
Just watching this.
Oh yeah.
Reliving these moments.
Yeah.
It was absurd.
Yeah.
I like your hair better now.
Me too, dude. Me too. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Oh, there's a nipple.
Oh, old
There's a little nipple
school.
twister, yeah.
Old school. Titty twister. Okay.
Just kicking him right in the nuts there.
I have to say, this was after we did this though. It made me. We came away from it. We're like, dude, we got to do this in front of a crowd. This would be, you know,
it was
thrill
so
like no other.
fun. Because normally, because you know, comedy, it's like so fun, that thrill of making someone laugh gives you that rush, right?
Yeah.
And I had never felt the thrill of like someone caring about you, that you're getting hurt.
Yeah.
Like when I got hit and people go, oh, and I was like,
that's cool.
oh, that's a different feeling.
Yeah.
It was really fun, real fun. I really enjoyed it.
That must be interesting too, because especially, you know, before you become like a household name, I would even say like even in AEW and even in the bigger leagues, you're still going to have those moments where the crowd like maybe is skeptical on your character, or they don't really like you. So that's got to be a pretty intense thing when that first time where you win a big crowd like that on your side in that type of performance. I feel like that's just got to feel crazy.
Or it must be extra shitty if they hate
you. Oh yeah.
Like if you're one of the dislike people.
Yeah. Unless you want to be a heel.
Yeah, if you want to be, even if you don't want to be, and they tell you you are, you're like, I guess I'll just be that. Now,
Yeah.
you know.
That was like at the beginning of the thing when we were like choreographing the match or whatever, and they were like, all right, who wants to be the bad guy?
Yeah.
And we were like, oh fuck.
And then they pointed at Cody. They pointed at Cody. They were like, well, he's kind of the pretty boy. He looks like softer and nicer. So
look at that fucking hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
What an idiot.
So you're the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I ended up being the heel, which is fine. It made the story like fun in the context of the ring.
Did you like being a bad guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think I generally.
Oh yeah, you were the bad guy.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
No. I generally enjoy being a little shit sometimes. So I was kind of liking the heel aspect. It was definitely fun.